The Sun and the Moon. The story I am about to introduce might just be the most thrilling tale in Korea. A strange shadow appears before a mother. It relentlessly chases her and eventually targets the children left at home. Experience the bedtime story that has kept countless children awake at night. In a secluded house deep in the mountains, a mother lived with her young son and daughter. The mother went to the market over the hill to sell rice cakes, while the children stayed home by themselves.
You must not open the door for anyone.
That day, too, the mother gave strict instructions to the children before leaving for the market. As it grew dark, she hurried home, carrying a basket of rice cakes on her head for her children. That was when it happened. As she crossed the first hill, a tiger as big as a house appeared with a roar that shook the whole mountain.
Roar! Give me a rice cake and I won't eat you.
Trembling, the mother threw him a rice cake. The tiger swallowed it in one gulp and disappeared. But as she crossed the second hill, the tiger appeared once again.
Roar! Give me a rice cake and I won't eat you.
At the third and fourth hills, the tiger appeared without fail. Eventually, when the basket ran out of rice cakes, the greedy tiger ended up eating the mother as well. Putting on the mother's clothes and wrapping her towel around her head, the tiger licked its lips and headed to the house where the children were waiting. Deep in the night, the tiger stood tall before the room where the children were alone and roughly knocked on the door.
Children, Mom is home. Open the door.
It's Mom! Brother, it's Mom!
The sister was delighted and tried to open the door immediately. However, the brother felt something was wrong.
Our mother's voice is as sweet as a nightingale, so why is your voice so hoarse?
I caught too much cold wind on the way back, and my voice got hoarse. Please open the door quickly.
Then please show us your hand through the crack in the door.
The tiger shoved its front paw through the crack. It was a terrifying paw covered in fur.
That's not right. Mom's hands are white and soft.
Flustered, the tiger stammered and made up a lie.
It's because I worked so hard that my hands got rough. It's cold outside. Please let me in.
Fooled by the tiger's trick, the children opened the door, and the tiger barged into the room.
The light is too bright.
As soon as the tiger entered, it turned its back to the oil lamp. Just then, something dropped heavily from beneath the skirt. It was the tiger's tail. The children were so shocked they could hardly breathe, but they quickly gathered their senses and spoke.
Mom, we need to go to the outhouse for a moment.
Sweating cold bullets, the children slipped outside and frantically climbed up a large tree at the end of the yard. Realizing too late that it had been tricked, the tiger hurriedly chased them to the bottom of the tree. The tiger spotted the children's reflection in the well and asked,
Children, how did you get in there?
Seeing the foolish tiger, the sister burst into giggles. Hearing her laughter, the tiger quickly looked up.
How on earth did you get up so high?
We rubbed sesame oil on our palms and slid it right up.
The tiger smeared sesame oil all over its paws and tried to climb the tree, but it slipped every time and fell on its bottom. It looked so ridiculous slipping and falling that the sister accidentally let the secret slip.
You fool! It's easy if you chop your way up with an axe.
The tiger immediately began to climb, chopping the tree with an axe. The tiger's sharp blue claws reached just below the children's feet. Terrified, the siblings prayed earnestly to the heavens.
Heavens, heavens, if you wish to save us, send down a new rope. And if you wish us to die, send down a rotten rope.
Then, along with a blinding light from the clouds, a thick, sturdy rope came down. The children quickly grabbed the rope and ascended into the sky. Furious at losing the children right under its nose, the tiger prayed in the exact same way.
Heavens, heavens, if you wish to save me, send down a new rope, and if you wish me to die, send down a rotten rope.
Then, just like before, a rope came down in front of the tiger. Excited, the tiger snatched the rope and hung on, but the rope snapped with an ominous tearing sound.
No! Save me!
In the end, the tiger fell into a sharp sorghum field and met its demise. Legend has it that the sorghum stalks turned red from the blood the tiger shed that day. So, what happened to the children who went up to the sky? The brother became the majestic moon guarding the night, and the sister, who was afraid of the dark, became the sun shining brightly over the day. The shy sister shone intense light so people couldn't look at her, which is why looking at the sun dazzles our eyes to this day. There is a Korean proverb that says, "Even if you are dragged into a tiger's den, you will survive if you keep your wits about you." The brother and sister's imagination and unflinching courage shined even in a moment of crisis. How did you like it? Just like the siblings who fought against the tiger, I hope the sun and moon of wisdom and courage will always shine in your hearts. If you enjoyed the story, please like and subscribe. I will return with another interesting Korean folktale. Thank you for watching.